should make a dessert. Wait, do I have the tools and equipment to make one? Like I'm lacking. What should I make in dessert? What should I do?
First up, we have a mixing bowl. It is used for mixing different ingredients. It comes in different sizes and materials, such as glass and stainless steel.
A can opener, a kitchen knife, and a sieve are the tools that a person usually has lying around their kitchen. A can opener is used to open food containers. The job of a sieve is to remove any lumps in the dry ingredients. Meanwhile, a kitchen knife is used to peel and slice fruits and vegetables.
Hey! Don't forget the chopping board. Every household owns one. It is used as a surface to slice food items on. It can be plastic, wood, or marble.
Measuring cups and spoons are great for measuring ingredients in small quantities. Then, the palette knife. Palette knife is a rectangular spatula, either flat or angled, which make it easier to level off the top of your cheesecake, essential for an ambitious dessert chef.
So far, I only have 4 equipments mentioned. Of course, I have the mixing bowl. It's one of the commonly used tools for making dessert. And then I also have the can opener, kitchen knife, and sieve. Oh, and I also have measuring cups and spoons. I'll use them to measure the vanilla extract, honey, baking powder, and other ingredients. So that's 6.
Since this is about tools used in dessert making, we should include some tools used in baking. A spatula is to level off ingredients when measuring it to spread frostings. Another tool is the whisk. It is used for blending and mixing ingredients. It's usually for whipping eggs or butter and for blending gravies, sauces, and soups. Aside from those, we also have a pastry brush. This handy tool has more uses than you realize. It can be used to grease a pan before pouring in cake batter, to coat the dough with melted butter or egg wash, or to paint milk on the top of a pie. Especially if you're a frequent baker, this is a must-have.
I also have a spatula and a whisk. Those tools are really helpful. But I don't think I have a pastry brush yet. I'll need one, especially when making puff pastries.
You know, I love a good cookie for my dessert. Yum! Cutters are useful for cutting out tartlets, biscuits, and cookies. There are a lot of varieties for my desired shape and design. Isn't that fun? Sometimes if I want my cookies to be extra, I whip up cream and pipe it on my cookies. Of course, I use a piping since it's more stable and it makes it easier to get the mixture I'm piping to land where I want it to. The stainless steel ends called piping nozzles are really helpful to add specified and illustrative designs.
Hey, cookies are really easy to make. You won't even need to use a rolling pin since it doesn't need to be flattened. Anyway, since we brought up baking, let's talk about the baking pan. A baking pan is a definite must-have. It's used to hold runny batters such as cake batters.
Now, we are down to the last 2 tools on this list, the temperature scale and the blowtorch. A temperature scale is used to measure heat intensity. Different thermometers are used for different purposes in food preparation, for meat, candy, or deep hot frying.
Meanwhile, a small chef's blowtorch is a must if you want to be able to create the perfect crisp topping on your creme brulee or beautifully brown your Italian meringue. It is frequently employed as a kitchen gadget for caramelizing sugar.
Now, let's move on to the equipment.
Having a food processor in your kitchen can certainly speed some recipes along. You can also usually get by without one. You can rush cookies and crackers for crusting with a rolling pin, and you can mix a pie crust in a gold old-fashioned bowl with a pastry cutter or through knives. Don't get us wrong though, having a food processor will definitely come in handy.
A refrigerator is one of the most common equipment. The fundamental reason for having this is to keep food cold. Cold temperatures help food stay fresh longer. The basic idea behind refrigeration is to slow down the activity of bacteria, which all food contains, so that it takes longer for the bacteria to spoil the food.
Mixers are used for mixing, beating, creaming, and whipping ingredients. While you don't really need to go all out on a fancy stand mixer, you do need at least a hand mixer in your arsenal of baking tools. It makes mixing up doughs and batters so much easier and quicker. And it's by far the best way to mix ingredients into a stiff, thick cookie dough without tiring your arm.
When I watch dessert making videos on the internet, I frequently see chocolate being melted in a certain way. Do you know that, Anne?
Well, of course, that's the double boiling method. Some people just put the chocolate in a glass bowl and put the bowl on top of boiling water. But there's actually equipment for that. It's the double boiler. Double boilers are two pots that use steam as a heat source to melt or cook food. They are made of two pieces: a large pot that is filled with hot or boiling water, and a smaller pot that fits inside and uses the steam from the hot water to heat your food. Because the heat comes from an indirect source, double boilers are ideal for cooking delicate foods like sauces and chocolates.
Ooh, I think I have a broiler. I haven't tried to use it though. Oh, and I don't have a rolling pin. I'll always use that when rolling the dough. I'll take note of that one.
The blender is used to chop, blend, mix, whip, puree, grate, and liquefy all kinds of food.
Last on this list is the range. A range is a kitchen appliance used for cooking food. This is handy when your dessert needs to be cooked.
That is all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned from us. We can't wait to see your desserts.
So, I guess that's pretty much it. Now I know the tools and equipments that I need to make a dessert. I'm now ready to make my favorite dessert.